I had a thought. I was reading through the Psalms just a minute ago, and the Lord's talking about what am I gonna do with all these sacrifices which I got laid on your altar? Like you know, the whole earth is mine, the cattle, all of it's mine. They said if I was hungry, I wouldn't tell you. He says I'm not gonna eat. What am I gonna do? Am I gonna eat the flesh of the goats and drink the blood of the bulls, kind of thing? And now I was thinking about it. I was like, remember what Jesus said? He said that if you don't eat of my flesh and drink of my blood, you have no life in me. That. But if you do, you abide in me. So it's like, but we're to eat and drink and consume of God. We're to take from Him, take of Him rather. But then I thought about how the gift of God is the fruit of our labor. But at the same time, we're like the fruit of His labor. We're His creation. So He eats and He drinks in the fruit of what He's made. Where He's labored in and put His work and His time and His effort in. He drinks in the fruits of His labors, and the fruits of His labor come about from the fruits of the Spirit in our life, where His work begins to work in us, and He transforms us from a vessel of dishonor to honor, because He's the potter and we're the clay. So as He shapes us and transforms us from darkness into light, He begins to, delight in His work and what He's doing in us, and He drinks that in. But He also says in somewhere else in the gospel that He's not going to drink the fruit of this vine until He comes in His kingdom. I was just thinking about that God doesn't drink in the blood and flesh of the bulls and stuff, but it kind of does, because we're like with the living sacrifice. So when that, in kind of a way, we're like that, but we offer ourselves through His Spirit, and we can't do it without Him. We can't do it on our own, and we need Him for everything, even to lay ourselves down. We need Him to impart to us light, so that we can walk in His ways. So He's the one doing the work, and yet He drinks from that. He drinks. He rejoices in the fruit of His labor, and then even in us, He gives that as a gift to us, that we partake. The fruit of our labor is the gift of God, but we labor and we strive to enter into His rest, so that we stop striving from our own works and we enter into His, and we rest there, because we know that God's got it all. All we got to do is just believe in Him.